Hello and welcome to week 13 of Bits and Bobs, where we outline this week's best mods. Starting us off this week we have Hunting in Skyrim, a role-playing mod that introduces a hunting class system along with better hunting prices, new perks and more. The mod adds two new perks, one that increases the damage you deal with bows to animals, creatures, undead, dragons and vampires, and the other decreasing the damage you take from animals and creatures. The increase in pelt and hide price is significant enough to make a difference, with most prices being doubled with the exception of werewolf pelts, which are now worth 10 times the price. It's great to see a mod that can cater to players who love to hunt and give them a greater reward for their work.
And for today's second mod we have Magic Duel. The mod aims to improve ranged magical combat in the game by forcing the player and the opponent into a cutscene of sorts to continue their magical duel in a more epic fashion. To start the duel, both you and your enemy must cast a fire, ice or lightning spell at around the same time, and if you both do it close enough there'll be a flash of white and your duel will begin. Once it begins the camera will spin around the focus point of the battle. And to win the duel you'll need to hit the left and right mouse buttons while remaining synchronized until you force the focus point, which is where the two spells clash, straight into your opponent. Depending on the spell used, the victor will then perform a specific shout that corresponds to the skill. For example, winning with a fire spell will perform a fire orientated shout. The loser then takes 35% of their total health in damage and is also knocked back and damaged further by the victor's shout. The mod comes with an in-game menu in the form of a cube that you'll find in your inventory. From the menu you'll be able to change a variety of settings including the chance of a duel, how synchronized you need to be, and more. Currently the duels won't work if you're wielding a staff, but nevertheless any magic using player will have a lot of fun with this mod.
This next mod adds a public bathhouse to Skyrim. The bathhouse itself has several different aesthetic features to make it look great, like a huge fountain, 4 NPCs that you'll find hanging around, and 2 hot pools. But the bathhouse itself is also very functional, with a huge pool, a merchant and even dressing rooms. It's a very detailed mod that you can see has a lot of effort put into it, and it's definitely worth it. It has a great atmosphere and is a nice addition to the game.
And next up we have a fix for Skyrim. The rain or snow clipping mod places a trigger in every location that's supposed to cover you from rain or snow but usually doesn't in the vanilla version of the game. Currently the mod will only work for most covering places in Whiterun and the main covering areas in Riverwood. The mod is also a work in progress and the creator is still fixing certain issues as well as expanding on the areas it works in. The creator also plans to make it more compatible with other environmental mods, as well as making NPCs run to cover when it's raining. It's an interesting mod that has a lot of potential.
The Ice Blade of the Monarch is one of Tamriel's most prized artifacts. In Tamrielic lore, the sword was made when a claymore of a great warrior was combined with the soul of a frost monarch. In Skyrim, the sword can be found deep within Dead Man's Respite and has a frost enchantment. The design for the sword is custom, and the design itself is very well made and aesthetically great. The sword is two-handed and is slow, but very powerful, so you won't have any problems against most of your enemies with it. It's another great weapon mod made by Insanity.
And now we have another 2 separate animal retextures from Sloth. The Sloth's unique Shadowmere mod gives Shadowmere his own texture to make him even more unique. Unlike other vanilla horses and Sloth's horses, Shadowmere doesn't have any fur to give him a sleeker look. He's also now a darker brown and red, unlike the original which is a dark brown. The second animal is a Sabercat. Slofs Sabrecats replaces the original Sabercat with a more vibrant, black and bold striped variant. It also replaces the Snow Sabercat with a whiter, brighter variant featuring leopard-like spots and ice blue eyes. The Sabercat pelts and mounted heads have also been made to match, integrating the new look fully into the game.
This next mod allows the player to use up some of those unused diamonds you have lying around. The Diamond Weaponsmithing mod adds 3 unique diamond weapons to Skyrim, a bow, a sword and a greatsword. The weapons can be crafted for a flawless diamond and a few other ingredients, and the weapons are slightly stronger and lighter than their Daedric equivalents. The designs of the weapons are incredibly well made, using high-res textures and having a very unique design. They look great and we definitely recommend downloading the mod if you're in need of some extra weapons.
Next up we have AIMP, or Antz in my pants. The mod replaces the 7 ant tiles in Skyrim with over 1100 hand-placed animated high-res ant tiles. You can mostly find the ants in the warmer regions near sawn tree stumps, wood chopping blocks and other similar areas. You can also find centipedes in these areas but they're a little more rare. Extra features include subtle crawling sounds, adjustments to size, and scripted ants to make them stay in their nests after dark or during rain or snow. The mod is fully compatible with the 101 Bugs mod which we featured before, and it took a long time to create, so remember to let the creator know if you enjoyed it.
The Radiant and Unique Potions mod changes the way potion bottles look. The mod adds over 100 new high-res textures, each one being specific to the potion or poison bottle that it's assigned to. The bottle designs now reflect what the potions or poisons do. For example, the Stamina Potion now features a Viking to show sturdiness, and the Strength Potion features a picture of a man lifting a heavy rock. Some of the potions even feature the items that are required to craft them. You may have noticed that the bottles themselves have a slight glow to them. That's been added to improve the aesthetics of them, but soon you'll be able to download a separate version of the mod without the glow if you don't like it. It's a really great mod that only improves your experience in Skyrim, and a lot of effort has definitely been put into it.
The Call of the North mod attempts to add more armor to the game based around fur and leather. Right now the mod adds 12 helmets, 4 different types of bear helmets coming in 3 different colours each. There are 2 light helmets and 2 heavy helmets, and the 3 colours include brown, white and black, so they should fit in well with other similar mods that add fur robes and armour. The idea of the mod is to take in user feedback and then to add items over time until there's a complete collection integrated well into the game. The creator's next update will include helmets based around the wolf and werewolf, and then he'll move on from there.
The Sunglasses Oni Edition mod adds 3 new pairs of sunglasses to the game. They're all craftable under the miscellaneous category, and you're able to craft a black, brown and mirrored pair with a few basic materials. The glasses can be worn with any headwear because they take up their own slot instead. While the mod isn't the most lore friendly mod out there, it's something that can improve your character's aesthetics without being too over the top. If you're a fan of the jewelry collection we featured last week, we recommend that you download this mod.
And now we have the Memeru Outfit mod, which adds a new female outfit to the game. The outfit is originally from a Japanese role-playing game character called Memeru, and it resembles the original very well. To get your hands on the armour, you'll need to use the COC QA Smoke command and buy it from a merchant. You can also temper the outfit at a forge and enchant it like any other piece of armour.
And our final mod for today offers a simple fix to something that might have been annoying you when forging. The Blacksmithforge Water Fix mod replaces the static water used for the blacksmith forges across Skyrim with actual water. Because the water is real, it will behave like it usually would. You can drop a dagger in it and the dagger will slowly sink to the bottom, unlike before and other attempts at fixing the issue. The mod is compatible with the WATER mod. However, if you want to use both, you'll have to load this mod after it.
And that's it for today's Bits and Bobs. Remember to endorse or favourite any of the mods you enjoyed in today's show. You can also get updates, suggest mods, or just have a chat with us on our new Facebook page. Links for that and all of today's mods are down below, and thanks for watching.